To defeat the strong native man, first you must effeminize him. Rape both him and his women. Take and train his children to hate their skin and fight their kin, while you pretend you're helping them develop into better men and women than the humans they've been.
Ammunition engraved with the names of slaves. The new slave family. Children sold separately without wings flying.
So basically,
and I'll say it again, it's time to break away from the nation. Check this out. The RFID chip not only tracks where you are, knows everything about you, wonderful, right? But it has been shown that your body will start to deteriorate also. And you have to understand that if they have the technology to put something like this inside your body, then it probably does more than what you think it does. Just
I do not react to fools. I contracted microphone. It's my only tool and I get busy with it. You gotta sin to get saved. You gotta spend to get paid. And you chasing money and dreams that won't come true. They won't come true. So broke that you got your girl stealing, and she's so whack that she finds you appealing. So set it on, just set it on, just set it on. So build these monoliths, and when they see you at the top, they'll worship you, pray for you, long for you. When you're gone, she'll stay strong for you. Or maybe she'll lie to you and do what the fuck she wants to do. Mama's baby, daddy's baby. Time will tell that little snitch. Is she real or just just set it on, just set it on, just set it on. The truth will set you free. First it'll piss you off, got you by the balls, turn your headache off. Somewhere down the line, short because it's straight, but this thing between love and hate shall be equal. For I'm the sweetener of the style, but never artificial. D is the initial, KT is what I tell ya. Chiron is my name, drama alias in vain, drama alias in vain. As my step begins to stride, I'm leaving the spotlight. Got to give you time to miss me, miss me. Now you gotta kiss me, just a little lower, no, just a little slower, no, just a little slower. Just set it on, just set it on, just set it on. You gotta ask what's to have blame. Now here's a talk of my fame. You claim the fame of being the best cause we possess. Missing link with no shame, or bring with no name.
But just think about this. They're putting a device inside your body. Like, check this out. Even a cell phone you're not even supposed to have next to your head. So you got something that's constantly emitting a radio frequency that's inside of your body. You can't even keep it 10 inches away from the body. You can't even keep it far enough away. So stop going to work. Stop doing everything. Stop shopping. And I mean, that's everybody. That's everybody, but us especially. You know, just think about this fact. What good is a pension when the dollar is worth nothing? When you're currently watching retirement plans and Social Security just evaporate right in front of you. What are you working for? They're selling you the dream while you're watching the dream disappear. And I don't even know that it's a dream. It's like a payoff. You worked all this time, you did so much to build this company, but now we're going to give you a fraction of what we know it costs for you to live, because if you're like most people, you're riding the big nut. You're one paycheck away from humility. So now that you're going to retire, you're going to have to reduce a lot of things or get rid of a lot of things. Most of those things you don't need anyway, but you're psychologically conditioned to believe that you need them. So that's how this whole thing gets started. I mean, what's the purpose of creating a product that you know that 98% of the population can't afford out of pocket? The purpose is to create loans, is to create a way to put you into debt to make sure that you keep showing up to work. Because if you could pay off a car, you really wouldn't have any reason to break your back every day. If you could pay your house off with what you make working, then you wouldn't have any reason to go. So, or if you could pay off your student loans, you'd have no reason to go in. So somebody with student loans and a kid and a mortgage is much more attractive to a large corporation, especially if they're into dirty deeds, than someone who doesn't have all of these encumbrances.
Ammunition engraved with the names of slaves, the new slave family, children sold separately without wings, fly in the face of adversity, problem certain like a skirt.
This is the dangerous informant.
Not only do you have to worry about your daughter having boys at the house, now you got to worry about her girlfriends too.
All right then.
Like when you buy a cell phone, you think you got the latest technology, but they've got 10, 11 stages past that technology already sitting in a warehouse somewhere. So you have to understand that they can trigger your body and your brain to begin to behave similar to a zombie. I'm not saying that's the only way that a zombie will be incarnated for your amusement, but that is one of the ways that they're able to do that.
And Mitsubishi work very well together. Like you can have a Sony DVD player and a Mitsubishi TV, but you can't build a new Mitsubishi TV with Sony parts. And that's the same concept as interracial dating. You can't build a better black person with other parts. You gotta build the right machine with the right equipment. We can work together and, go to work and all that wonderful stuff together, and we can hang out, but you just can't build the right kind of equipment with the wrong kind of materials. It's just that you have everybody making all these speeches and talking about how to make change, but we're all trying to implement change, but within the same constructs of the exact system that we're trying to break away from. It doesn't make any sense. All of your plans are predicated on the current status quo system and hierarchy to stay in place in order for your plan to work. Each one of you has the same ideology when it comes to our progression. It's all about continuing the same process, just with a different spin, with your spin. So you're not really trying to change this, because in order to change it, you have to destroy it and rebuild it, because it's so corrupt. I mean, the viruses, the disease has spread so far, you got to cut the leg off now. I mean, we can't, you just can't try to make it work under the same situation that's causing the problem in the first place, because the problem is a symptom of the overall problem, which is the system. You understand what I'm saying? It's not, oh, black people need to do this, or white people need to do that, and then
the one you value most is lost interest.